Zoom, welcome, welcome. Please feel free to turn your camera on. I would love if you actually turned it on because I need to find my screen. That's what I'm looking for. So if you turn your camera on, I can find my screen. Then I'm going to actually start sharing my screen anyway. So welcome. Feel free to click the link on the shelf, grab yourself an Explorer membership, and then we're going to hop right in to the community, which is what I'm doing now. So you'll hear me on Facebook, and you'll also hear me on Clubhouse. If you have any questions during the live launch, please don't hesitate to stop me and ask the question. I know that somebody is on Zoom. I'm just looking for, let me go ahead and start sharing. Let me know on Zoom if you can see my screen or not. That way I know if I need to do something different. I can't tell which screen is showing. So if you can see my screen, if you're on Zoom, let me know. Also, there is a link in the chat that is a YouTube stream. Sorry, I'm multitasking, you guys. So there's a link in the chat that's a YouTube live stream. And so you can feel free to join that as well. So if you can give me a thumbs up, if you can see my screen, I'm going to start logging into the Mighty Networks. The Balanced Entrepreneur Community is what we'll call it. I don't want to call it the Mighty Networks because it's so much more than that. For me, this means, putting all of my community in one place and being able to add value to them and being able to add value to them in a concise manner, right? Helping you achieve the goals that you want to achieve without feeling overwhelmed. We're going to talk about AI. We're going to talk about time management and productivity and all of the things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some tech things behind the scene. If you guys want to go ahead and introduce yourselves, that would be really, really great. And welcome to the room, Sandra. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm inviting you up if you want to speak. Cynthia, Angel, Yolanda, Giovanni, feel free to go ahead and introduce yourselves while I work on some of this tech in the back. Giovanni, I'm going to chime in before we pass the mic to Dr. Ope, because there was something that you said, and I've been doing a lot of research on, you were talking about work-life integration. Now, I want to make it so clear that I do not believe in work-life integration, because to me, that's just mingling both of them together. And in my world, work and life, they don't belong in the same lanes, right? You have to have a balance of both of them, because if not, you end up blurring the lines, right? If you are integrating your work and life, then you're blending them together, right? And I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that at all. So I wanted to just put that out there for clarity, that I am all about balancing and not integrating at all. No, 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 it's okay. Yeah, that one word, you know what? And that one word, it's like I put a sort of controversial article out there on Substack about it, and I am just, when I researched and thought and saw that people are actually using that and thinking that that's work-life balance, it's absolutely not. I don't want to be thinking about work when I'm spending time with my family. I don't want to be thinking about how I can work and spend time. I don't want to do that. That's definitely like the opposite of what I want to do in life. And I know it's the opposite of what you want to do. Yes, it did. So that word integration and work life will be like banned in the community. Oh God, I'm so excited, you guys. I'm so happy that that sort of put a little, it broke the ice a little bit. I'm so excited about the community. Feel free to grab the link in the chat, and I'm live streaming on YouTube, so you'll be able to see the inside of it. We're going to do a really quick orientation, and some spots for you to visit when you're in the Balanced Entrepreneur or Balanced Entrepreneur community. So what you see now, and I'm sorry, let me pass the mic to Dr. Ope. I got excited. Forgive me, Dr. Ope, forgive me, Sandra. Let me go ahead and get these introductions out of the way, and then we'll do the tutorial. And welcome, Minnie, welcome to the stage. Let's go ahead with Dr. Ope, Sandra, and then Minnie, and then we'll hop into the tutorial. Hey, no problem, no problem. I can have Sandra introduce herself and then Minnie. So please, Sandra, unmute your mic if you're available. Oh, Sandra. Oh, go ahead, Dr. Ope. Great. I love your take on it, Dr. Ope. What I strive to do, and I've actually mastered it, is I do separate. I do put hard boundaries up, because I understand that when I'm focusing on efficiency and productivity, I have to have those boundaries because when you work distracted or when you work as multitasking, you're 47% less effective at everything that you're doing, right? So I understand that. And for me to start to reel back my work week, I have to be able to do more with in less time, right? So I have to work more efficiently and have better output, especially when I'm talking about creating online courses. I have to have those firm boundaries because if my husband came and brought me coffee or talked to me every 5 minutes as I was trying to work, your courses would look like trash. Like honestly, they would not look well. They wouldn't be well organized because that's done in not focused work, right? The best work, the best output that you can have when you're doing things like creating digital assets is working in deep work, right? So you have to have some boundaries to get, 3, 4, 5 hours of straight work done. So yeah, I appreciate that. So I love that there's different takes on work-life balance. I love that. And thank you for sharing. I'm gonna go ahead and pass the mic to Miss Mary to introduce herself. And then Minnie, welcome to the stage. Oh, she might be on the phone. Let me just refresh my screen. I know sometimes that's there and they're not on the phone. So Miss Mary, if you're there, you can flash your mic. If not, I'm gonna go ahead and pass to Minnie for a really brief introduction, and then we're gonna hop into the community and we're gonna do a virtual tour for everybody who joined the room. After I announce, there is a YouTube link in the chat where I'm live streaming, so you can take a virtual tour with us, or you can simply click the link on the shelf and join in the Balanced Entrepreneur community. It's completely free for life for explorers. And then we'll talk about the other 2 tiers that are available within the community. Miss Mary must still be on the phone. So Miss Minnie, please feel free to go ahead and introduce yourself. I would love to hear from you. Oh, she might not. Give her a few minutes. Oh, Miss Minnie is on the phone too? Oh, she popped out. Okay, all right, no worries. Miss Minnie, if you're not available, that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and start the orientation. I think she was maybe getting her account. She might be hopping on the Zoom. Welcome, Dr. Rao. Okay, Dr. Rao, I'll let you do your interview after I do a bit of the tour. So for those of you guys who are, oh, sorry about that. Okay, go ahead. If you can, if you, Awesome. Thank you so much, Danielle. I always forget to say that as your name instead of Minnie, because it's just so, it's easier to say Minnie. So thank you for sharing that. Welcome to the community. Welcome to the live launch. This is going to be a fantastic experience. I'm excited to see how far we go. There's already over 25 people in the community. The one thing about this community I think that's different is that there's no pressure, right? Because I want people to have access to the content and to the community as they have the time for it. So what we're doing today is being recorded and it will be uploaded into the community under the Start Here for people who have missed it and they want to know, what the launch was like. They'll be able to go back and watch it. Dr. Ope, believe it or not, you have community members in here, probably quite a few of them already in here. So it would be great for you to join and create a space for yourself because you've got some people in here from the email list from the AI summit that we did. So you've got some community members already here. So this is going to be another touch point that you have for them. So I'm excited that you're here and excited that you'll be joining us. So let's do a quick overview of what the Balanced Entrepreneurs community looks like. Right now, where we're at, I'm on the actual home screen. So if you can look to the left-hand column, it's set up similar to a Discord server. If I blacked out the screen, it would look just like a Discord server. On the left-hand column, you see a home button, you see general, start here, home. On the top, we have the general feed, discovery, events. So any events that we'll be having, including clubhouse rooms, will be posted here. There's a member list, right? So all of our community members are listed here. When you see the green button displayed, that means that they're active in the community. So Cynthia, I believe, is on Zoom. Her and I are. Angel is on Zoom. Yeah, so it looks like those are the people that are on Zoom. Hi, Sandra, welcome. Awesome, so nice. So, okay, a couple of things that we need to do. So let's get through the housekeeping here. As you join up for the Entrepreneur Success Community, there are some things that you should do when you join. So there's a Start Here button. When you click the Start Here button, it will open up and it will give you new member onboarding. So in this post for the new member onboarding, it gives you 6 points, 6 things that you should do when you first onboard, right? So you're going to be alerted a couple different times by Mighty Networks to complete your profile, review the community guidelines, introduce yourself, join relevant groups, and participate in welcome discussions. So participating in welcome discussions simply means join events when we have them, right? It's important for engagement to be like one of the top things that we focus on in communities because this is how we're going to grow together. So we'll talk a lot about community design and how we're building this community out based on community design. So if you're in Mighty Networks, if you're taking a look around, I would love if you found me, right? So see if you can find where I'm at and like this post. I see Cynthia's cheered it. So if you're in Mighty Networks, let's see if you can find the Start Here and go to the new member onboarding. Oh, Dr. Ope is here. Welcome, Dr. Ope. Oh, he's got his photo in. He's a quick one. Wow, he's probably got his checklist done. One of the things that I really want to highlight is number 6. So let me even see if I can highlight it because turning your notifications on can make a huge difference in, making sure that you make events. I'm going to bold this because, it's important to turn your notifications on. So if you're in here now, make sure you simply turn your notifications on. I will not overwhelm you with alerts all day long, right? So I would encourage you that as you're posting your content, simply post it. And if I have something that I just am feeling like the whole community needs to see right now, then I will send an alert to everyone. But I don't want to overwhelm you with a bunch of notifications, because what ends up happening is you end up turning them off and then you miss important events. All right, so you guys are finding me, yay. Okay, so that's the onboarding. In the system, where it says free community courses on the left-hand side, right? These are different spaces. These act as toggles. So if you go in and you don't see all of your content, you simply just need to open up the toggle. If you're familiar with Notion, it's similar to Notion. These arrows act as toggles. You can close them, you can open them. You will have access to just about everything here. And I'm going to start unlocking and inviting you in to the online course MVP. This will be the first one that I open. So you'll start getting notifications that this course is available for you. And you can go in, take a look around, start taking the course. The resource library will become open to you today as well. And then next week early, I'm going to do the Buy Me a Coffee monetization. It might be as early as Sunday. I just have to finish recording a couple videos and then I'll open this up. Now, this is a comprehensive course. I'm just going to open it so you can see. Every lesson in the course has about 5-minute videos, right? So I'm just going to open it. So when you initially go into the Buy Me a Coffee monetization, it opens up to a chat. And I might adjust what shows first. I might do that. And then you have the learning pathway, right? So this is your actual Buy Me a Coffee learning pathway, right? It goes through the introduction of Buy Me a Coffee, what it is, what it means. There's a video. There's a recording here that walks you through what it looks like. This is probably the longest video on here, right? So it talks you through what it looks like, what a fully built out Buy Me a Coffee is, and then it walks you through all of the steps, everything that you can possibly think of for Buy Me a Coffee. So it's not a surface course, it's a really in-depth learning experience. Okay, so this one will open up next week. Excited about that. Let me just close that out. ChatGPT for beginners, I'll have that open this weekend. A lot of you guys are pretty far past ChatGPT for beginners, but I'm going to put this beginner course up there because as I begin to run ads and invite people in from my actual physical community, it's going to be important for them to get a really strong foundation on things that we're going to be using here, like AI, like ChatGPT, you know, and a clear understanding before they hop into the program. And then there's a place here that says your masterclass. One of the benefits of being a community member is that you can host your masterclasses here. So if you have free masterclasses where you're inviting a community of people, your community, to get to know you a little bit better, and you're showing them maybe a unique skill that they can do right away, and you're offering it for free, then you can host it here under, you can host it here for free under the free community masterclasses and courses, right? So if you have a mini course or a lead magnet course that you've been working on, and you're part of my community, you can host that here for absolutely free. And I will show you how to build it in here. So not only will you be able to host it free, but we'll hop on a Zoom and I'll walk you through the steps. It's really quick. And then I'll just give you access to go ahead and build it out here. For people who want to be a little bit more innovative, there is a second tier level, which is called Innovators. Let me just go to that. So there is another tier. And I'm going to open this up to see if it's here. It's called the Innovator tier. Oops. So it's not here for some reason. I don't know why this is the only one here. So the Innovator tier is a tier for you to be able to host paid courses. So as you start gaining some traction and getting some leads from your lead magnet course, you can host here as an innovator for $25 a month. And I'm just looking to find the actual, um, the actual, the actual what's available. It should be here. I don't know why it's not. So I'll have to correct that. So if you're hosting a single course, you can host it here for $25 a month. What you'll be able to do as you host it is clearly you can invite your community into the Balanced Entrepreneur community, and they can host, they can take your course. What I do is I give you a link that gives them free access. So you would set up your own external payment gateway and you keep 100% of the profit. There is a little skill to it, right? So you can set up a simple Stripe account. And on the back end of the Stripe account, after they've paid, you can zap them into your Mighty Networks. So money goes straight to you. You get 100% profit. There's no worry about you having to, wait and get paid by me. I don't want to handle any of your monies here. So I will show you how to set up a simple two-step process and where I share with you a link that's free into your space. And then after people pay you directly, you just simply share that link with them, right? So as you're at the innovator level and you're getting clients, you're selling your course, you're really growing a following, you might find that you want to host your complete community there. So at a higher rate of, I think it's, let me just look, at 85 an hour, you'll have access to everything in the Balanced Entrepreneur community, in addition to a space. So I only have 5 spaces outlined here. Because I am very cautious about who I want to bring their community in. So I know Miss Mary has a space and one of my other clients has a space already. So I think I already have 3 spaces spoken for. Really, before you click the button to create an entire space, we should hop on a call just to make sure that the community is right for you, because it is, an obligation, a financial obligation. So I want to make sure that you're at least making this amount of money a month before you move into paying me that amount of money a month, right? It comes with lots of perks enough to host your community here. You get all of the benefits of everything. My Balanced Success Blueprint, which is a 6-month-long program that focuses on helping you understand what it is to be a digipreneur. It focuses on total well-being, automating systems in your business and in your life, time management and productivity, right? We'll have some simple master classes on here for the explorers and for the innovators, but as you enroll to be a community leader, actually the community leader and the explorer will have access to the Balanced Success Blueprint. So we'll have some simple courses for the explorers on here that are master classes, that are surface level. But as you're hosting courses with me as an explorer and as a community leader, you'll be automatically enrolled in the Balanced Success Blueprint, which is a 6-month-long program, right, that will lead you to having a lot of balance in your life and creating really dynamic digital products using the knowledge that you already have. So I'm going to take a break. I'm going to see if you guys have any questions before we move forward. Any questions? Any questions? No one? Going? Well, the thing is, as we continue to grow, the price will definitely change, but this is like the ground level. So you're coming in at a really fundamental level, and it's where we're building, right? So what I'm looking for the creators who want to really make an impact in their community who want to come in here, who want to share content, who want to really help people be successful as in this digital world, right? It's hard enough as it is, but as we grow together, we learn better together, right? So as you're in the community, I want you guys to feel free to posts, right? When Cynthia posts, I love it. She's familiar with Mighty Networks, so she's comfortable with it. So I'm going to share with you now how to post. And anybody who's a member can post. So let's see. So we're at the top at the feed. If you want to post a post, all you simply have to do is go over to here. Now your screen might not look like mine because I have lots of different access. So actually, let me go to home. So if you want to post, I think the best thing to do would be to go to home. Go to the little create button, as you can see here. And then you can choose what you're going to do. So I don't think you'll have the go live option, but you do have the option for a quick post, which is what Prince Cynthia has right here. So it opens up and then you're able to simply just put some words here. You can put GIFs here. You can add photos here, and then you can put a hashtag with it. So one of the beautiful things about this Mighty Networks is it's hashtag friendly. So if we have a topic that we're discussing, like welcoming new members, the new members can just go in, look for that hashtag, and everything that says welcome new members will pop up, right? So as I start to create more content in Mighty Networks on online course creation, I will use the hashtag online course creation. You can simply go in, search online course creation, and then everything about that will come to surface. Everything that's unlocked for you will come to surface. Yes, Dr. Opay. So after, so I think one of my goals is after I get 100 people in here and get a lot more value, right? Then I will put a gateway at the front door. Yes. So, oh yeah. Oh, okay. So wait. So I want to put clarity around that even more. So the people that are signing up right now, they will be free for life, right? So the fundamental, so when I change the payment gateway at the front, it will be for new members coming in because we'll have so much more value there. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting a red bar. So this is how you create a post. So there are a couple of different types of posts that you can create. That was a quick post. I'm going to go ahead and close this down, and then I'm going to show you how to create polls. I would love for you guys to get in here and get started having conversations, because this is community-based, and the more engaged we are, the bigger it grows, the more Mighty Network shares it out, and the more it benefits us, because now we're able to get more people in, because Mighty Networks has a community, it's a community-based community, and it shows your community to other community members within their system, right? So the more we're moving around in here, the more we're doing great things, the more people will get organically from Mighty Networks. Another time. Go ahead. I chose this because it has the ability to load courses. And for me, that is like something that's fundamental. And everything is in one place. You see how wide open it is? I can take a look, at one glance and see everything that I have going on. I can see all of my members. I can see all of my spaces. It gives you a very, very good bird's eye view, and it's already designed to hold courses. So I don't have to do any rigging or any mismatching of things. It's just already here. Everything I need is here. It's designed for community. No, it is. It's very, for me, it was a no-brainer. I looked at Discord. I actually have a Discord server set up with the same exact name, but it was requiring, I'm talking about managing time. I'm talking about creating balance. I don't want to learn something new if I don't have to, right? Especially if it doesn't like tenfold my business. Mighty Networks is reasonably priced, and that's why my prices are reasonable because I know how much it costs. Doesn't cost an arm and a leg every month. And I really want people to start making money. I mean, that's the goal, is to get in here, invite your community members, create your space, put your courses here. You can post in this premium content in the feed a couple times, right? A day. There's no limitation. So this is all about adding value to the community. And if you invite your community here, this is just another touch point for you to be able to add value. You can create a post, you can post articles, you can do polls, and then you can really begin to service a community. This one, yours, everybody that's here really wins together. So think about how powerful this is going to be as we have 10 massive communities in this one server. The potential is limitless. I'm really excited about it. Hey, Adrian, welcome. Welcome to the stage. Oh, sure. Yeah, I would. Are you you're looking up the Balanced Entrepreneur Community? It should show up as an application. So I'm hoping, I changed the name recently, so I don't know if it takes a day or two. Thanks to Sandra, she got me really clear on my messaging and what I'm doing. Like I want to cheer and jump from the roof. She did such a great job. And those are the people that you really need in your corner. People who can tell you, I don't get what you're doing. That doesn't make any sense. And I just can say, okay, let me take a step back. Let me listen, and then make adjustments, take action on it. So, girl, I am talking. I am literally talking. My mic was, well, been talking this whole time. So people that are on the YouTube live stream and on the recording heard everything I said. I was just talking about, Sandra got me clear on the title of the community this past week, and I changed the name recently. So I don't know if it takes a while. It should automatically happen on the mobile app. So you might just have to go out, maybe clear your cache and go back in. Oh, that's funny. I had this whole conversation. I said it so much more eloquently. Oh my God. Oh, that's funny. Oh God. Adrian, do you want to please go ahead and introduce yourself? Welcome. Happy Friday, Adrian. I love that that's what you do. You're getting clearer and clearer. You and Sandra need to have a conversation because I'm trying to tell you, she got me so clear on my messaging, and it just made such great sense for everybody who now reads it. I love it, and I love that you're getting so much clarity and doing what you love to do. So I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. You have no idea. I can't wait for you to share that masterclass in this Mighty Networks, right? So we got some work to do, girl. I'm excited, excited, excited. So let me finish the little walkthrough. So I showed you how to post, talk to you about making sure that when you log in, you take some time. Obviously, don't do it now because it takes a few minutes to go to the start here and follow the 6 steps. Introduce yourself, make your presence known, right? And then I will begin to unlock some of these courses probably as soon as I get off the Clubhouse today. And I'll start unlocking them, getting you into them, and start getting some results right away. So my goal for the community is for you to be able to create your own signature program, right? Starting with creating your MVP, starting with creating your lead magnet course. I'll show you where else you can host your lead generating course to get more leads, right? So we'll look at things like Gumroad, look at things like some of the other, like Coursera, some of the course marketplaces, right? So it'll be not just a course in Mighty Networks, it'll be a course that you can copy and paste on course marketplaces, right? In order to generate leads back to you. We'll talk about that strategy as well. And then you're going to be able to really develop a signature program where you have a community of people that you can engage and, run them down a pathway or show them the pathway to achieve whatever your niche is over an extended amount of time. And that's going to take about 6 or 7 months, right? All together. And I'm excited for you guys to be on this journey with me. Are there any other questions before I move on? Because we might be just about wrapping up with the Mighty Networks. So we'll probably stop my recording and then stop the screen share. So I'm going to stay here for a minute. If somebody wants to see something or has a question, I'll leave this open. But then after that, I'm going to go ahead and stop my screen share. All right, doesn't look like there's any questions at all. So what I'm going to, Hussein's coming up. Yes, I can hear you. Welcome.